Hi there guys, my name is Samuel and today we shall be taking a look at set 71361, the character packs, the Mario character pack series, which as you can see has 10 minifigures and they cost $5, €5 and £3.50 here in England. And as you can see, they look pretty awesome all lined up. And can I just say guys, as a disclaimer, I don't know anything about Mario. I've not really played the games. I've played like a couple, but nothing that I can really remember, so I don't know anything really. And I've got the checklist so I can know what they're called. And if I get the name wrong, so I apologise. They're just, like I said, I'm not really sure on like who's who too much about this. But without further ado, let's jump into having a close look at the figures. And here we have Bullet Bill. Here you can see he has like a little cactus and he's like the bullet character, which I think looks really awesome. You can see he has an eye and then a cactus print, which I think that just looks really cool, like the whole build of that. Then there you can see the sticker, which that is his. An interesting fact with a couple of these, there are errors between these and the online instructions, like these versions. Oh well, that's actually the one I'm using. So on the online version, so the instruction says it here on the printed version, but then on the online it says to me in that corner, so that's a bit weird. And then if you then take a look at another shot, I don't have anything to show, but at the back of the Yoshi's the set with Yoshi and Mario's house, the tile is then, well, the whole build's like flips. It's like this is there and that's there, so it's kind of weird how there's quite a few different setups, but I guess that's kind of the idea of you can move it around. But there you can see Bullet Bill. He looks a pretty good build, I've got to admit. I do actually really like the build. It's pretty cool. There you can see his eye, which I think is great. And yeah, he's quite a good looking character, to be honest. Like, I think they've done it really good. I did briefly Google him a couple of days ago, or was that yesterday, somewhere around that, and I thought he's a really cool character. But then having a look, so what you do, you get Mario, who is not included, and quickly just looking at what I wrote down for him. So with Bullet Bill, he only has 1 health. So what you do, you could simply, you just tap him and then you get a coin. So he is basically like a Goomba. He's just got 1 simple health bar. But yeah, still, I think he's a really good character. And they have printed his eyes on both sides and the arms, which, yeah, I think that's done really well. And there again is the better look at the build. Very cool. And then here we have Peeper, who is the ghost one, and this is with like the lava biome. Sorry, that had the desert sand biome, but then here is just the molten lava one, which I think looks really awesome. So then here you can see Peeper, which this is so much larger than I thought. So you get that in the AAT, the ATAT from this year. But the tile that I kept thinking it was this. I don't know why. I knew it weren't in a way, but then I always saw it as that. It's kind of a trippy thing, if you know what I mean. But there you can see that, which I think he's just such a good character. Looks so happy. And there you can see the top, which I never saw those. Those kind of throw off if you're like searching for certain ones. But yeah, then here you can see the tile on the back, which I think looks really cool. So it indicates who is who. But then has a 2x3 again, another thing that throws them off. And then here you can see the Unikitty body, in light grey. And yeah, that is his build. Like, I think this is personally a really good little build. Like, I don't know, it's just like a little castle and it kind of would fit really anywhere. I think Bowser's castle, which should look really good too. But yeah, that is Peeper's build. So what you do, you can slot them on there. So defeating Peeper is a bit different. So you get Mario, you knock them over, but look, Mario gets scared. So instead what you do, you get the star power up block, which I got this one from the Mario's house with Yoshi. So what you do, you power him up, and you come along, you knock Peeper over, try not to get your hands in the way, and then you... So there you go. That's kind of what he does. There you can see it defeated him. And then if we go back, he gets a coin, which is really cool. And I'm not sure how long this lasts. It's clearly lasting for a while. But yeah, that is what Peeper does. Overall, I think Peeper is a really cool character. And I believe he's quite a fan favourite. Because apparently like these are like the ones that everyone's been after, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I would have to admit, I would agree. And yeah, I think he's a really awesome character. And then taking a look at Buzzy Beetle, as you can see, he looks really awesome looking at the face there and the legs. And yeah, I think he looks really cool. There is the back and the front, and yeah, I think this works really well. There is the tile, which as you can see, there is the Buzzy Beetle, little signal logo that indicates to Mario which one it is. So basically, that's why he looks like a pretty cool build. Like, I have to admit, I was really surprised. And then what you can do, so what you do, you get Mario. So you do that once, so that takes his shell off. Then second, he gets his coin. So he does have an extra 2 hearts. So you have to hit him once and hit him twice, which is cool. Then yeah, there you can see the little bit with some like black rocks in the back, which I think I don't know why, but this looks so simple yet such a unique little build. So I really like the inclusion there. That is pretty awesome. Then putting him back on there, that is what he does. But then again, you just have to double tap him, and yeah, I think that is a really awesome include. And then taking a look at Urchin, as you can see, it's got this like pufferfish design, which I think looks really unique. Oh, my apologies, let's straighten that up. But then there you can see that side, which I think is cool. Then it has it on the back, which is cool. And then yeah, you can see it all the sides. It's got these parts which you have to build 3 of them pretty much, and then yeah, it just looks really cool. Then there you can see the printed eyes, which I think look cool. For some reason, they kind of remind me of Mater, which is kind of funny because it's nothing really, well, it's nothing to do with cars. Then here you can see this water design, which again, I love the look of this. Like, I am a water person. Like, I enjoy swimming and all of that. So smoking is another reason. But yeah, I think this looks so cool with like the splat piece and everything. And yeah, the little plants is cool, and I think wasn't those like those in that colour first in the Flintstones set last year. But anyway, what you kind of do with him, the idea is you get Mario, you can. So yeah, that is one thing that I do have a problem with. It's quite hard. So what the idea is that you have to try. If I can zoom and focus in, you kind of put them on there loosely, and the idea is that you get Mario to come along, and then well, you can get a coin by doing that, but it's simply a. But yeah, you can kind of hear that he has that kind of splat, I don't know, it sounds quite unique to the other characters. But yeah, then you've got the reverse stamp piece there. And that is Urchin, who I think is a very awesome looking character, most probably my favourite. And then taking a look at Spiny, as you can see, it has like the green replacement rated from Bowser Jr.'s, like same shell piece, which is cool. Then there you can see his top, and if we pop him off, I think he looks really cool. But I believe, isn't he kind of like quite a pivotal character, or like a really important one, or something like that? Then there you can see that, which, yeah, I think the shell looks really awesome. And yeah, I don't know really, it's kind of just one of those characters that all I can say is, wow, I think he's just great. And then here you can see this. Now this is a very interesting fact. So again, the instructions are wrong. So, well, no, they're not wrong, sorry, they're kind of different. So here you can see in this corner, and this is how it's built in the in the instructions. This one, sorry, as I said earlier, is still the same one. It's from Bullet Bill. Oh yeah, sorry, I learned his name. So what it is, the trees are like this. So that is how you're meant to build them. But then they kind of show them different. So then in the instructions for the actual app, it's built like this, which I don't understand. Like, so you can either have him like that, or you can then have it like that. So I find that a bit peculiar that there are a few differences between them, which is kind of annoying, because then it's like, what one do I go for? Which personally I went for this one. I think this, as this is like the official papered one, and that's like, I would say well, I don't know, in my opinion that's just the one I think is like the official one, since it's like paper and it's actually like written down. So that's what I personally do it as. But yeah, overall I think Spiny's cool. But then sorry, I forgot to show you. So you get Mario, and if we can make sure he's focused in. So he can't do anything. And there you go. Sorry, I don't know why it kind of glitched at the beginning, but yeah, you go. That's what you have to do. Yeah, I think that works really awesome. So there is. And then here we have the Parrot Goomba, who I think just looks absolutely amazing. Looking at this, I think this actually was, sorry, my first one I got, which is pretty cool. I mean, opened. Yeah, I think I remember like being really excited at that piece. Yeah, the yellow one, that's it. So there you can see him from the side, and there you can see its side there. And the top of the Parrot Goomba, which is quite interesting because it's the same as the Goomba. Literally, it's the same, but kind of just different is the wings. That's the only difference. And here you can see this Unikitty, which is funny. The first brick-built minifigure like character series was Unikitty, and they're reusing one of the elements like that was specifically made for that. And then I know it was in the Flintstones. So yeah, that's what it looks like. There you can see the base and some like little sandy pyramid castle, something or other there. But yeah, an interesting thing that I will show you in a minute. So what you do, quickly double checking it at the Paragon, yeah, you simply just get a coin that easy. So it's a bit easy, really. You kind of just do that. And something that I've heard some other YouTubers think it's either Justin Good or Ashton Flash, one of them mentioned what you can do with this. Well, what is apparently in the game, that you have to de-wing them. So it would have been cool if it was 1-2, actually. So, does that happen, guys? Hang on, I think I might have just not realised this before. Oh, so it always creates that explosion if you double tap, but then, right, so you just don't have to, right. But yeah, it would have been cool if, like, it had 2 health damage and you had to do 1 hit to get the wing it and the second for that. But yeah, overall, I still think this is really great. And there is another expression, which is like the 4th or 5th one, which is really awesome to see. And then here you can see Bob-omb, which is really awesome. And an interesting fact, so yeah, this is technically the same as another one. It isn't, there is a difference. They've actually got the tile swamp, so on the box it is. I don't know how it is in real life RL, but on the left it's actually got the tile there, but then on the right it's here. But yeah, this is Bomb, which is, I think, a really good character. So there you can see it on the side. Then it has his clockwork piece, which kind of reminds me of that CMF robot figure. But there you can see its blank eyes, which I think is such a good expression. Then there you can see its feet, which I really like the look of. And then taking a look at this, which that has a 2x3 in it, which I always kind of found misleading. But yeah, that looks really cool. And that jumper plate especially is misleading. Then it took me a while to click what it was. Because, yeah, they have a hole in the middle, which I forgot. And it's actually got a Technic Rod. I wonder what they're thinking. Because, yeah, I don't think... that's actually interesting. Because there's a chance that they've already planned what they're going to use that. I can't wait to see that. What that's going to be for. So what you do, you kind of plop him... or it's, I don't really know, on there. And what you kind of do, although you can see the candle part, looks really awesome. I was going to say if they did it in Ninjago, I can't see if they've done a grey one, but that could be cool if you replaced it. But then what you do, oh, sorry, let's focus in. So what you do with him, you kind of, no, sorry, it's this way. So the idea is you knock him over, or trying to knock him over, and you basically want to get him to fall on this side, and then you go like that. So you have to tap. So that he's got a bomb, and when he's nearby, he explodes after an amount of time. So that's kind of how that works. But then, the idea is you do it once, so you can kind of get coins. So then what you can do, guys, just have to turn him off and on to see if I can reset him. But look, so when he explodes, the idea is you can get as many as many coins as you can without killing him. I am very sorry, Mario. Let's go and get you revived at the Pokemon Center. Yeah, that joke never works. But yeah, that's basically what Mario does. I still don't quite understand it, so apologies if I've confused you. To be honest, I've seen a few different reviews on it, and I don't really know what exactly it is, but I think it's just a few different ways you can use him. But yeah, I think that is a really cool character. So yeah, there is Bob-omb. And here is another one of my favorites, which is Eat Cheap, which is one of the final ones I needed, which I think just looks so awesome. Like, taking a look actually at Eat Cheap itself, here you can see his eyes, which I think look really cool. Again, reminds me of Pixar Cars eyes, because it just does there. The wings, which, sorry, I forgot to say, they're also with the Para Goomba. And were they the ones that were also introduced in Monkey Kid or not? Not really sure, but then yeah, there you can see that. I think that looks really cool. There is the back design with the Eat Cheap, and I believe, isn't this like the same one, but it's like red and white in the other set, or is it red? Yeah, I think, was it red and white? Blue. No, sorry, I think it is white. But yeah, in the Toad's Treasure Hunt set, I believe is the name. So then what you can... Oh, actually, I can quickly show you the field there. You can see just got a little bit of seaweeds and some like ocean floor scenery, which is cool on the base. See-through parts, which again, these could be good part packs, like potentially, well, definitely if you want to build platforms and all of that, and then build an army. But what you can do, the idea is you knock him over, and then he should land like that, and then you kind of just do that. He literally just has one heart. Like, the only two of them actually have... The only real difference when you need the star power up, then you've got to shield them, and then you've got to do, like, time the bomb. All of them are pretty much the same apart from that. So, yeah. And then it's pretty cool, like, the fact the way they've managed to, like, balance the characters out so there's not going to be, like, too much weight and... like potentially causing scratches on the bricks. But yeah, and then also like, sorry, you can move that. But yeah, that is what I think of that is the Eat Cheap. Well, I had to look, I need to learn. And then here you can see Blooper, who I think is a really awesome character too. Kind of more of a simple one, but it's still pretty awesome and unique. There you can see his eyes, which I think look really awesome. Then there you can see it at the side. And that, which I think that looks pretty cool. I don't mind those tiles, they look great. Kind of just create something really unique. And yeah, that is Blooper, which I think looks really awesome. Pretty awesome design. Then here you can see, the base with the coral, which again, I think that looks absolutely perfect. Like, there you can see that is pretty awesome. There you can see that and the coral. And just overall, that is a really good character, and overall I think that's really fun. And then what you do, you basically just put them on there, and then it's basically the same. I kept getting confused with it this one and Peeper and Blooper. Sorry, I could not remember. Oh wow, Blooper and Peeper should be easier to remember. But basically, what I kept getting confused was if this was the one with the star power. But no, what you do basically just okay. So my apologies, guys. Sorry, what you got to do, you have to put them lightly on the stud, so you don't put them all the way down. Don't push them all the way down, so that you can kind of just knock them off, and when it falls, so yeah, you kind of just get one coin. So yeah, that is pretty awesome what you do with Blooper. Yes, I got his name right. And now let's take a look at the final. And then here we can see Fuzzy, which yes, that is one of the ones I sort of kind of remember. But then here you can actually see Fuzzy, which I think is such a cool character. Like, but yeah, certain last one, but definitely not least, it is such a cool character. And let's kind of try and straighten them up. But there you can see those tiles. And yeah, I think this is a really good character. There you can see his tile and the bottom, and yeah, the colour sticks through, but like, who's really going to be looking at that from that angle for like any time at all, apart from if you're showing him to like showing like the 360 of the character. But yeah, here's the build, which I think this is a really unique build. And kind of, we just take the clear platform off for a second, sorry, you can see that, which I think this is a really cool like just design. It's a bit unique, and the thing I like about this is it's actually got like a proper built-in play feature, which I really like. So what you do is turn it around, and then basically you kind of just set it up how you want it to be. Then you get Mario, and then you hold it from this angle. So yeah, it's kind of how it works, which I think is just such a cool little feature. The fact that you can kind of get Mario to like walk, and then he kind of, hang on if we focus in on that, sorry, so he kind of walks and then just like takes it down, and then he also has one, so Fuzzy, oh sorry, in my finger. Yeah, it's funny, he does read skin as Fred, which is actually hilarious. But yeah, that is Fuzzy, and that is the Super Mario CMF, well, not collectible minifigure, what could it call, so BCC, brick built characters, potentially. BCC, sorry. Yeah, so overall, that is Fuzzy, which I think is a very good character indeed, and that expression is just great. And that is the series, guys. The character packs for Mario, all 10. I think this is a great series. As a person who's not a fan of Mario, can we please have more? I think this is great. Keeping it 10 is good, because then it's a lot cheaper, because £35 is a lot more doable than like 55, 60, you know what I mean? Well, it's generally 55, 65 pounds, going up to like 22. So yeah, I think it's definitely a lot more affordable, and I think it's better that way. And then yeah, it's easier to maybe be able to like pick up one of these or a couple of these a week. And yeah, I think this is just such a good series. Like, as a Mario person, or as someone who's not a fan of Mario, there we go, sorry, I think this is just such a good like series. It's so different. And yeah, like, I'm still working on the Unikitty series. It's, you know, I just want to collect the characters, just for the fact I'm a character collector, as you can hopefully tell by the background. But yeah, I think overall this is such a good series. And yeah, a bit weird on the inconsistencies with the instructions, but overall I think this is just such a good series. And that's kind of what one of the pamphlet looks like, and I've gone in that order. There's the app there, you can see Mario, so the idea is that you can play with him. There he is. And look, that's what I mean, sorry, with Bullet Bill. Like, look at this. It's actually built different, which is so peculiar. So look, if you have a look at that, why is he built different? Like, I don't understand. It's like everything's sort of been reversed, which is a bit peculiar. But hey, that's kind of what it is. I wonder, you know, why that is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it hasn't been too long. I haven't actually looked yet. But thank you for watching this video. It's been really cool. It's taken about... Oh, what day? Sorry, we're let's have a look. I think we're 14. Yeah, we're 14 days in, so it's taken 14 days, 2 weeks actually. Wow, to complete the series, which I think is pretty awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, guys, good luck finding these figures, and enjoy having them. And until the next one, bye for now.